One of the problems I'm having right now is that when I saw that this little piece was, we talked about last time, this piece would have been made to not quite 1/4 inch wide, and of course the new seal for this thing is more than 1/4 inch wide, and I said, okay, this isn't going to fit, so I just took a knife and I cut all this off. And I didn't do a very clean job, and the problem is that the seal has to set on a nice level surface, and the only level surface is going to be this one right here. So what I decided to do is I'm going to use a router. If I had a mill, I would mill it off. I don't have a mill. I'm going to use a router. I'm going to route this off. So this is all set up. I've got this set for 1/4 inch away from here, and this set for 1/8 inch deep. So it should make a cut clean across here. I'm going to take a preliminary cut just to see. We're going to plug it in. I'm wearing, well, not out of it, hearing protection because it's loud. And I'm just going to take a little bit of a nip of a cut here, because I want to see what it's going to do. The little pieces of plastic that did just exactly what I thought they would do. They would melt and go back into this and stick to it after the blade had gone over. So, and it throws a lot of stuff too. I mean, it's all over me. But it doesn't just cut them, it melts them off. So what I'll do is I'll just go back through here one more time and clean this off. So this should be a cleaning. A little bit smoother than what I could get from the 3D printer. And as you can tell, the reason I want this right here is this is what the seal is going to rest on top of. So I'll still have to take a knife to this part and just clean all this stuff off, but it's not a precision part right there, and that I can clean off as well. Make sure it's nice, and I have to put this in high speed. Okay, so I got a little starter hole down there, and I need to take this loose and then drill the rest of this hole. So I have the hole all set up, ready to go. This is the hammer drill. I wanted this this deep, so I put a couple of marks on it. Here's to use a Sharpie and put a little black mark here on these two so that I know how deep I want it to go. So mainly so I don't, at least I go deep enough and I don't go too deep. The next thing is I'm going to put in an anchor to hold, because this is sort of concrete. It's not real concrete because it's easy for the other drill to drill into, but it's concrete of a sort. So here's the anchor, and we're going to push that in. It's not a real strong anchor, but one of the things that I have a little issue with is that they kind of stick up a little bit, and I want this folded up to as close to the base as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little razor blade and I'm going to cut off the tip. So then now the anchor is in there, wood inside there to keep that away from there, because this has to go on this way. Oh, I also need to clean that off right there. At least from the drill. So I don't want anything that's going to keep this from snugging out to the edge here. Now this has, so the reason I put a little piece of wood back in here so I can get this thing here on. This is the dovetail that I had to fight with to fix. Alright. That goes back on there. And the whole purpose of that is so that I can put these screws in. This screw, I'm going to have to put this one in. And the reason I'm putting these screws in now is to snug them, to snug this up so that it goes up to, it's going too fast. Alright, so the next part is going to be to basically widen these holes, or lengthen these holes a little bit. What I'll do is I'll put some red marks on here. It tells me how far up and down it needs to go. And the purpose of that is to be able to adjust this up and down. So I want to be able to move these. Basically this has to be, this ridge has to be level with this piece right here. It has to go through the center. So we want to be able to move this. It looks like I can't move it down any further, but so I need to probably cut that a little bit more. And with this one here, it does adjust up just a hair. I need to be able to adjust these up and down as well. So, of course, the next step is going to be, I'm going to do this with Dremel. So I've marked these 3 holes right here. We're going to mark the other ones, and we're going to do this with Dremel. Okay, so for this particular exercise, the Dremel tool will tend to get hot, and will, as a result of that, start to bind up and collect some of the hot plastic. Also, I don't want this to move around too much, so I've got it inside of a vise. I need some speed, so we're going to kind of Okay. That seemed to go okay. There'll be a little bit of plastic hanging off down on the bottom there. Just knock that off. It doesn't look too bad at all. Thanks for watching my program. If you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a great day.